So one of the best things about living in a van and traveling full-time is all the amazing opportunities we have to eat lots of nice food. And in this video, we're going to show you all the best foods that we tried whilst we were in the Netherlands. So without further ado, let's go eat. So it's Tuesday morning in Rotterdam, and every Tuesday and Saturday there is a huge market stretching behind me, right next to the sky view, and we're going to go and try and see if we can find some local foods. So let's go and see what this market has to offer. So we've come down to the market, and one of the traditional dishes that you must try while you are here is herring, and it's a preserved herring, very often served with onions or pickles. Sometimes you can find it in bread, but the traditional way is just as it is. So we're going to give this a go. I got two. I got a double trouble one. It's delicious. The texture is not what you imagine. It's slightly slimy, but the flavor is amazing. So one of the other must-try foods when you come to the Netherlands is the Dutch equivalent of fish and chips, which is kibbeling. Looks absolutely delicious. So it's small deep-fried chunks of hake, very similar to cod, and they traditionally serve it with a couple of different sauces. You can either have like a mayonnaise sauce, probably similar to our tartar sauce, or a garlic sauce, like a garlic mayonnaise as well, which is the one that I've got here. And beautiful golden chunks of kibbeling. Delicious. And this is something you can find all over the Netherlands. I could eat a whole bowl of this. And the stand where we bought it from, you can see them freshly preparing it in the background, cutting it up, battering it and deep frying it. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Beautifully warm, tender bits of fish with an absolutely delicious sauce. The English fish and chips has a run for its money with this.
Chris got the job of fish tasting. I get the Stroopwafel, which is Stroop is the syrup and wafel is the waffle. Very clever. Smells sweet, biscuity. So a handful of doughy mixture put together, squeezed together, then put in between two hot plates. The plates are pushed together, and it's turned over a flame, this big heated plate, and then wait a couple of minutes. It comes out, it's sliced in half. It's a very fine biscuity waffle, but it's just cut very carefully into two. It's split open, and then this beautiful syrup that just smells, I can smell it, it's really sweet, gets put in between like icing of a cake, put back together, and then it sort of glues it back together. And it's just this really nice soft doughy inside, crispy on the outside, with this sweet syrup holding it together. Mine. It's sort of like syrupy. It's not caramelly, but it's sweet and just lovely. It's beautiful. Come to Rotterdam Market and try the Stroopwafel.
So we're walking down, and I have stolen Marianne's Stroopwafel
Yes, he has.
because it's so delicious.
Give it back.
And the syrup inside is still warm. Honestly, it's like a warm syrupy biscuit. I may have to try these at every stand I pass. This is definitely the snack of the Netherlands. Delicious. You have to try this.
So we are in the city of Rotterdam, and this is Markthal, which is the market hall.
So it doesn't matter what food you are looking for, in this hall they have everything. From local foods to Malay and Indonesian foods, fish and chips, cheeses, olives, meats, salamis, pizza, you name it, you can find it here. So for food lovers, it's definitely somewhere to come.
And you get freebies.
Free samples.
Free samples.
Lovely. So we are in Amsterdam, and we have come down to the Albert Crypt market, which is one of the oldest and most famous street markets in Amsterdam, to continue our food tour of the Netherlands. So let's go and have a look and see what we can find. So we've just got a sample of some chicken wings from this wonderful stand behind me. It's delicious.
Thank you, sir.
Hot barbecued chicken wings. I think I'm going to enjoy this walk around Amsterdam today.
The wonderful thing about street food all over the world, in every city, you get the chance and the opportunity to taste flavours from all over the world. And we have encountered these fabulous people who have a wonderful stall, who do different types of Turkish, like a pancake bread with different fillings inside. They're all vegetarian, they smell delicious, they're freshly made in front of you. How much cooler can that be? I am in the perfect place to try the Turkish food, Gozleme, and it is just fabulous smelling. My first time ever street food in Amsterdam. The smells coming off this is beautiful. I've chosen potato, spinach and feta cheese, and it's like a very flat bread. Oh, these are all my favourite flavours. Cheese. Spinach, very delicate spices, so it's really nice and flavoursome. This is a good snack. Oh, I've been caught again. There's more food. I get all the sweet things. So, this is Poffertjes, and they are mini little fluffy pancakes, and they're traditionally served with butter and icing sugar, but you can have Nutella or other sauces like a caramel sauce, but I'm going for the traditional way, and I'm just going to dig in. I put loads of butter on it because that's just lovely, and it's got the icing sugar on it. How are Dutch people so thin? How does that happen when you have all this delicious food? Oh, that's good. Oh, they're hot, they're lovely, they're warm, they're fluffy, doughy, slightly crispy on the outside, buttery and sweet, obviously, from the butter and the sugar, but they're really nice. They've got like a caramelly taste, and I don't know where it comes from. whether it's the butter and the sugar that's melted on it or whether there's something inside, but it's beautiful. A really lovely, delicious, sweet snack.
So we met up with Amanda and Megan, who we met in Scuba Junkie in Borneo, and we're in Amsterdam, and it's beer time. Prost!
So in front of us we have some Dutch treats. Ooh. So we have some old Dutch cheese, which is nice to have with a drink. And then we have some bitterballen. There's got some meaty ragu stuffy stuff inside. And you eat them with a little bit of mustard, and you have to be very careful because they're very hot inside.
Okay, so we've come down, we're having some beer, and we are trying some local bitterballen. So bitterballen is a plural, bitterbal is one, that's correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to give these a go. These are traditional, you eat them accompanied by some beer as a snack, and you dip it in the mustard.
Yep.
So there's like a mustard sauce here.
It's good.
It's really good. It's got a crispy skin, and the inside is really soft. It's like it tastes like a thick meat stew. I think that's the best way to describe it. But really nice.
Stroopwafel? Stroopwafel. Stroopwafel. Ah, good job. Stroopwafel. Thank you so much for letting me come. Thank you.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun